And in this faith focused segment, I want to take a microscope and dig into why the family is in the crosshairs of the secular and humanist, Western and globalist um, population right now. And we need to stop pretending that these things are random. The family is not under pressure in the West because of some cultural misunderstanding. Christianity is getting shoved to the margins because the world suddenly became neutral and enlightened and above religion. No. The pressure is rising because the Christian family is one of the last institutions on earth that still tells the state, you are not God, we will not bow our knee to you. And governments hate competition. Now that may sound harsh, but I want you to look at this pattern. Here's a recent example in Sweden. A Christian couple, Daniel and Bianca Samson, just lost their final appeal after the state took their daughters in December of 2022. According to Fox News and ADF International, the whole thing began after the older daughter made a false report at school claiming that she was abused by her parents. She later retracted that and said and admitted that she lied. The report stemmed from an argument because the daughter was upset over basic parental limits involving things like not being able to have a cell phone and not being able to wear makeup. So in other words, this was not a horror movie abuse case. It started with parental authority. A mom and dad said no, a child got angry, lied about it, but the machinery of the state came crashing through the front door and assumed control. Now here's the part that ought to make every parent in the West sit up straight. Prosecutors reportedly found no evidence of abuse. The allegation again was retracted. The girl admitted that she lied about the story, yet the girls were still not returned. Worse yet, Swedish authorities reportedly accused the parents of being, quote, religious extremists. And one of the reasons cited to support that label was the family's practice of attending church 3 times a week. The European Court of Human Rights then ruled the case inadmissible on March 10th of this year, 2026. So after all of that, after the claim falls apart, the state finds no abuse, years pass by, the family is still shattered and broken, and the state will not allow them to be put back together. This is not just a custody dispute, though it is. This is a warning shot, because once the state learns that it can override parents, not for actual abuse, but for disapproved beliefs, for disapproved discipline, for disapproved religion, then the issue is no longer child safety. The issue is sovereignty. That is the real fight here. The family is attacked because the family is the original government